What is going on, YouTube? We back at it again. You know how we do things here. The games keep rocking, the games keep on rolling, and I'm happy to be here again with you once again here in the United Sim Football Association. And we got ourselves the final game of the evening. The doubleheader is here, and it's gonna be a sweet ride here. As you already know, it's gonna be Detroit and Tacoma to face off in this final ball game tonight. We got one more in the week, but we'll talk about that when this game is over. We got a pair of rookie quarterbacks hitting the field. B. Fazo for Tacoma and Ciro Thomas there for Detroit. If you can recall from last season, Tacoma did not make the playoffs last season. They barely missed out. I believe they were about a couple games back from the third seed, and for Detroit, they were one win away from winning their first ever championship. They got close, but could not quite perform when they needed to in the big game against Toronto, and they're looking to start their season right. They let loose Action Jackson Jr. Now they have themselves a stud. Some is saying is going to be the future of the league. Looking at his build, I can't wait personally to see how he performs here in this one. It's going to be a sweet ride as always. I have everything ready to go though. Everything is looking smooth so far. I know we've been rolling all week, but we got to keep the games rolling, man. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy up, and it looks like it's going to be Detroit starting us off with the football, and we're going to get this thing rolling. And is going to be sent away to the 1 yard line in rainy Tacoma, Washington, cutting up and going to take it to about the 24 yard line. Here comes Ciro. He said he's not a zero, he's a hero. And he says he's the hero Detroit's been looking for. I can't wait to see what he does. You already see the overall, I don't got to say it. He's coming out his first game and he's looking nice. My boy Uncle Swoosh, he says he got the chrome heart shoes on. He said he ready to light it up as they're going to pass it for the first time, and he's going to pick up 2. It's going to set up 2nd and 8. Wiley E. Coyote, a backup in Huntington Beach, relegated to starting situations here. Brian Eshelman out there, I see you, big homie. Going to be a handoff. There goes Samari Jones, the Pro Bowler, doing his thing. Gain of 13 for his first carry of the season. Let's go. Going to be passing in the middle of the field, rocket across the middle. There goes Tito getting the catch. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. Going to be a handoff again, cutting up. Going to get a first down play out of it. And it's going to keep it moving here. 21 yards total for number 21, making it happen. It's going to be 1st and 10, Detroit. Going to be passing the right side easy. Going to catch it. And is going to take it for the first down play, number 84. I believe that's Amari Jones getting into the mix, and he's a former Detroit player here. It's going to be first down coming. And that's going to be a flag on the play. That's going to back him up a little bit. 1st and 15 coming up. Passing it left side. Going to be caught. Pushing forward. Going to get those yards back. Make it 2nd and 9. So far, so good here for Zero, though. The pass is on point. He's looking for more, though. Taking the handoff, looking for a man, sets his feet and then launches it to the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Beautiful defense down the field. We're going to make it 3rd and 9. Passing it again, looking for a man here. Going to launch it short. It's going to be caught and going nowhere. And the Tacoma defense stands tall here. Lakota Senta Wakua, another former free agent here. Missed last season, and here he is back into the mix, back on the field. And he says he's ready to make an impact. He's actually one of my underrated players that did not make the seat, did not make a team. Honestly, should have been on the roster. And y'all lucky that I wasn't running a team. I would have picked him up. He's definitely got a lot of great juice there, as that kick is going to be up, and that is going to be the first points of the season there for Detroit. As we're going to see the other rookie quarterback you see right there, B. Fazo. He says he's ready to get it popping. There goes the big homie B. Fazo, ready to make it happen. And he says he's ready to get something cooking here. Definitely a young buck there at the quarterback position, but he says he's ready. I can't wait to see the young blood sling that. As he's going to go and take off the run immediately. And it's going to be 2nd and 7 coming. Didn't want to sit in that pocket too long. This is a very, very tough Detroit defense. Going to be starting it with the ground game here. Running into Calvin Thomas. Going to make it 3rd and 4 coming. Got the spread out set here. 3rd and 4. Got a lot of receivers here. Sean Justice, Zachariah Branch, Elijah Diggs, but it's not even going to matter. It's going to be an interception, and we might just see our first pick 6. The first pass, disastrous here for Tacoma. And that's going to make it a 10-point ball game, assuming the extra point is good there. But that pass was well off the mark. And they couldn't have made that any easier. There for Justin Brown. He's going to get the first INT of the season there for Detroit. And the first interception for a touchdown of the season for any team. Kick is up in golden, 10-0 already. And Detroit's going to go ahead and expand this lead. And B Fazo is going to be back onto the field, looking to change his ways. First pass into USFA, not a successful one, but this is not college. You got to make sure your passes are on point, as they're going to start with something short, and that's going to be a lot better as they're going to give it to the big homie, Dolph Hustle, the former New Jersey Battalion. Got to keep your confidence up on your quarterback through your first pass. First pass was a pick six. That won't define your career. Still plenty of games left to play, as that is going to be in a free play here. Going to take off to run, throws left side, and going to be caught. And that was a very impressive play there. Number 16 getting it done. I believe that's Jamal Allen. So they're going to go ahead and decline that one. Keep it moving. Going to be 2nd and 8 after that play. Passing it here, stepping up, and he's going to take off to run now. Got the blocks he need to get inside the 25 down to the 20. And this is how you bounce back from a pick six. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to be passing that one not to be. Going to be 2nd and 10. Mikey Jackson in the area. He said, "Watch out for me, Big Pimpin'." That's going to be a neutral zone infraction there. Damian Chambers, the culprit. Going to be 2nd and medium coming out. Shotgun set, Tacoma on the move. Looking to get something cooking. Passing it right side. It's going to be caught. Stays in bounds as much as he can as Dolph. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And off there goes Dolph, cutting up, getting inside the 5, 1st and goal. Here comes Tacoma, and the crowd's loving it now. Now they're feeling the juice here. Single back formation. Well, actually, I'll take it as single back I formation. Spreading it out a little bit. Didn't hand off. Trying to bounce into a Geno McFly. A little short. I thought he was going to dive for it. It was going to be 2nd and goal. Passing it left side and out the reach of the wide receiver. Actually looks like the tight end. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Handoff. No, it's going to be a fake, and they're going to give it back to B Fazo. Let the quarterback rumble. That's how you do it. Touchdown, Tacoma. is up and good, and that is how you bounce back. I love to see it. And we're back to a one-score affair. Detroit coming back onto the field. And it's going to be sent away here. Going to be returned, taking it past the 20. I'm him for real. Look at the juke move on him. His first time touching the ball is pretty nice. I love to see it. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. And we'll see what 0 in the game can do. Handoff, cutting up, finding a big hole. Gonna cut around, and he's gonna use that speed, and he's gonna take off. He says he ain't worried about no long touchdown drive. I could do it myself. Jogging into the end zone is Tamari Jones, and that's the longest play of the season here for Detroit. And that'll put him on the board again. Wow. All it took was a good block up the field. You seen that lineman, he was up there by the 40-yard line, and that's exactly what you want to see. Take that to around the 19-20 yard line or so, and that puts Tacoma back onto the field, looking for a repeat of that last drive. Going to be a handoff. There goes Dolph Hustle, who's going to get tackled after a short gain, but I think it's going to get backed up. Yes, it is going to be a hold, and that's going to make it 1st and 15 more than likely. Nope, just going to make it 1st and 20. Going to be passing it again. The pocket's perfect. The pass is better. Going to make it 2nd and 9, a gain of 11. Going to be a handoff. Going to get some of those yards. Going to be 3rd and 5.
Let's go, fellas.
Going to be taken off and going to run out of time. It's going to be a sack. And there goes Calvin Thomas getting it in the first time he's going to bring down a quarterback this season. I'll let you know right now, it won't be the last. Calvin Thomas is mad. He wasn't quite in that linebacker of the year combo last season. I know he's going to play with a chip in his shoulder. He's an easy Hall of Famer. My personal opinion. He's going to slow this drive down to a halt. Going to be taken off to run, and he's going to take it to the 45-yard line. It's going to make it 1st and 10. Once again, 0 hit in the field. Going to be a handoff, not to be there. Tamari Jones already at 98 rushing yards. Gonna be the end of the first quarter here. Throw your twos up in the chat. Detroit up 10 points. Looking to make it more. We'll see what they could do as we flip the field. Gonna be pitching this one to the right, and it's gonna be caught, and that's gonna be I'm him for real. A name that I was looking forward to say since the season started and seeing him get drafted. He's gonna make it happen. It's gonna be 1st and 10. Going to be a handoff again. He's going to be over the line of scrimmage there. There goes Intravis Quentin for his first carry. Going to pick up 1. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man, and then he's going to go deep with it and deflect it. Giovanni Valentine right on step there with Uncle Swoosh. They tried to give him a jump ball opportunity, not to be. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Going to pass it here quickly, middle of the field and caught, pushing forward. And it's going to be 4th and 2. Tacoma does get the stop. But does Detroit feel a little froggy and try to keep their offense on the field? Montezuma Popoco, Mr. Popcorn, getting the catch. But it looks like Detroit is going to go for the field goal here from the right hash. A little rainy here in Tacoma, not too crazy. Kick is going to be up and it will be good. 20-7 is your score. I'm sure Cal Wu in the chat was like, man, go for this, man. I'm trying to get some buckets on here. But they'll go ahead and get 20 before the end of the second quarter. Sending this one away again. Tacoma going to get a kneel down there by Mr. Zachariah Branch, switching to number 7. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff. It is a flag on the play, and I believe it is on Detroit, so should be a 1st and 5 situation coming. Shotgun set here for B Fazo. Gonna look for a man. Small drop back caught. There goes Juju picking up the first down play. It's gonna be 1st down here for the Eruption. stretching this left side. Got some blocks up front there for Dolph. Can't quite get the hole like he wanted to. Damian Chambers there with his third tackle. 2nd and 7.
Let's go, fellas.
Hand off again. There's a better hole. There goes Dolph. Sheds the first tackle. Gets past midfield. He's over 30 yards rushing tonight. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it, gonna look right side and going to be caught. And there goes Zachariah Branch coming through with the catch. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it, looking for a man. Gonna go middle of the field and caught again. There goes Juju. Inside the 25, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Tacoma giving a good fight. After throwing the pick, the offense has been moving fairly sound. Going to be passing a deep drop back left side and caught. Stays in bounds. His number 58. There goes the big homie Brian Eshelman coming through. He says, let me get some catches out here, man. I could run tight end 2. I could do tight end 3. Dude, give me a chance. Tight end 1 could be my spot too, but I'm going to let Juju rock it. I'm going to be chilling. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming. And Dolph, easy money, 1st down. Dolph hustle. Going to get 40 yards on the ground so far tonight. Not giving up. It's 1st and goal. Gonna be another handoff here. 2nd and goal coming. Dolph hustle still staying strong. I'll make sure I get Jay Underwood his Louis Vuitton sleeves, as it's gonna be a dive right there. Gino McFly gonna knock it through, and that's gonna be big buckets here. 1-score ball game again. Tacoma's giving a good fight. You see the dive right there, right at the end zone. You love to see it. Kick is gonna be up, and it will be good. 20-14 is your score. Detroit coming back onto the field halfway through the 2nd quarter. So far, so good. We got ourselves a solid ball game here. You love to see it. But that just proves how competitive the West Coast is going to be. It's going to be a bloodbath. St. Louis made some improvements. Tacoma, always a strong competitor in these type of games. Detroit, Huntington Beach, and Dallas, they're no slouches at all. It's going to be hard to determine who's going to make it, as it's going to be a return here. I'm him for real, taking it to about the 25-yard line, and it's going to make it 1st and 10 again. That's going to be incomplete there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Be passing it here, running out of time, and it's a sack. Ronnie Shanahan Infinite. I'm gonna start calling them Ronnie Shanahan Infinite with all these different Ronnies up in the league. That's pretty crazy there. I think he's at 4 right now, but this is number 3 coming through with the sack.
Playmaker, step up. Right now. That's terrible.
Gonna try to pitch that one, and that's a no-go there. 4th and 20. And Tacoma will get the stop and will have a chance to work this ball down the field if they can. And there is going to be a penalty. And it's going to be a face mask scared on Detroit. And that's going to give them an extra 15 right around midfield. Tacoma says, hey, they'll take it. Going to pass it here, looking. Going to set his feet left side and going to be caught. Number 87 making the play. I believe that's Thomas Noble right there. 2nd and 4. Delayed handoff there. A juke move is not going to get him too far. 9 for 44 so far on the evening. It's going to make it 3rd down coming. Honestly, this is a pretty big 3rd down with how everything is rolling. Going to pass it here, looking for a man. Going to launch him middle of the field and caught, pushing forward inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. And there goes number 16, Jamal Allen, the former St. Louis Archer, making it happen. And it's going to be 1st and 10. First and 10, faking the handoff, beautiful blocking, a better pass, and there goes Jamal Allen again. It's going to be 1st down coming up. Haven't seen too much of Sean Justice, who's also on the team. He is on the field there, number 0, but Detroit has been making sure he hasn't been getting free, as he is currently in a slot close to the score bug. You see right over the Tacoma right there. He's going to see if he can get open on this play. Going to set his feet middle of the field and trying to jump over the linebacker Kamikaze Von Doom to make the catch, but that was really good defense there.
Ready, ready.
Going to pass it again. Going to step up to run. He wants a second rushing touchdown, diving, and he's going to get up in there again. He says he don't need no passing touchdowns. I could run this thing, especially if they're going to leave it open. And that's going to be a beautiful set here. An extra point away from taking the lead. And we have ourselves a game tonight. Kick is up and going to be good, and Tacoma's on top. Owner Biggest Troll. He says he came here to win his first game as an owner. So far, so good. Ciro Thomas and Kyle Wu, they need to get right, or we might have ourselves an upset. Gonna be passing it here, 1st and 10, and gonna be caught and turn it up. It's gonna be Montezuma Popoko making the catch, and it's 1st and 10, 3 for 33 so far tonight. Gonna be passing it, launching it left side and wide open, and there goes Swoosh. Haven't heard his name all night. He says he's gonna make the play. 1st and 10, Detroit on the move, all 3 timeouts. Gonna take this one up. It's 1st and goal, and Tacoma's gonna call the timeout. Detroit's already in scoring range. Not too much thinking. Is like, look, like this ain't it. We got to get right. Kawu in the chat, he probably mad because I don't know what, but still got plenty of game left. But I said this in the beginning of the season. These teams you think that you may have the edge on, you never know what's gonna happen until it happens. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you lock in on your strategies every single night as best as you can, as they're gonna go ahead and send Intravis Quentin in motion. And they're going to go ahead and try to throw it in zone. Jumping up for it. He's going to grab it. There goes Tito Gonzalez. Touchdown, Detroit. Reaching up for it. 1 foot down. 2 foot down. Can't be mad at it. But they're going to go ahead and review it. Did he get both feet in bounds? Almost looked like he slid his foot out there, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. We'll see what they say. They said that he is in, and we'll see the extra point. Kick is up and good, and Detroit is up 6. Tacoma has one more chance before the end of the half. Let's see what they do. Kicking that one away into the end zone. B. Fazo hitting onto the field, showing off Dolph Hustle. 9 for 44 so far tonight. He's trying to get himself in the upper echelon of the halfback conversation. Had some good performances so far. As we're going to see the pass, they're going to send the blitz, but they don't. And it's going to be a great pass, but cannot hang on through contact. Great defense. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Gonna be passing this one. Pressure gets home, but a great deflection there. Number 9 making it happen there. It's gonna be 3rd and 10. Justin Brown doing his thing.
Let's do this, man.
Gonna pass it here, looking for a man. Got some crosses, but they'll throw it short. Gonna push forward and gets nowhere. Detroit's gonna call the timeout, and they'll have a minute to expand this lead before half. A field goal will make it a 2-score ball game. Gonna be returned, bouncing this outside, a juke up the field to get to the 35, and here comes Ciro Thomas looking to make it happen. Passing in the middle of the field, wide open, and Swoosh is going to use that speed, not quite getting away. But that is the biggest play of the game for him. Nice job. And now get him close to field goal range with that one. I think any other team that isn't like a huge contender, that could have been a touchdown. But Tacoma has speed on that outside, so if you gotta hit those routes perfect to get that cut up, you know what I'm saying, middle of the field and gonna be caught. I'm him for real, making that catch. Gonna be 1st and 10 coming up, and they have one more timeout, so I'm assuming they're gonna go ahead and try to get another pass up the field. Passing it again, looking for the score. Gonna go right side and a dart. There goes I'm him for real. Touchdown, Detroit. What a beautiful pass by Ciro. Couldn't have done that any better. And no review needed for that one. That was too easy. Detroit over 30 points, and we're not even a halftime yet. Tacoma trying to match that here. Is going to be a return. Going to take it to about the 23-yard line. And they're going to keep their normal offense on, see if they can potentially get something. They're going to have about 2 plays if they do it right. They're going to try the read option, and they're going to go nowhere with it. And that is going to be the end of half number 1, an exciting first half. But it still has Detroit ahead 13 points. We'll see what they can do here. You see right there, the offenses of both teams looking pretty nice. Able to do some big things here as they're going to start off the highlights with the big homie Tamari Jones making one man miss, and that's all she wrote there. All the way to the end zone. And they're going to show B. Fazo there on the right side, but going to be picked off. Justin Brown getting the first pick 6 of the season. 34-21 is your score. Got to send this one away. Tacoma starting with the football. A touchdown will help them out. See if they can get back in this ball game. Looking to cut up, and he's going to get stopped around the 20. Going to get to around the 24-yard line. And that's going to put Tacoma back onto the field. Faking the handoff here. Looking to launch this right side and caught, turning up, first down play. There goes Thomas Noble getting the catch, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Passing it again, run out of time and sit down. There goes Michael Rory getting his first sack. He said, reel it in. I'm going to go ahead and get it going here for Detroit's defense. Passing it again and going to be almost picked off, and Jay Underwood almost had that one. It's going to be 3rd and 16 coming. Third and 16, passing it again, looking for a man, stepping away from the pressure, running around, going to get hit and swarmed by some Hellhounds. That's the 3-headed monster, Chambers and Halifax. There is going to be 4th and 15 coming up. It'll be a return, cutting up and finding a little bit of a crease to get past the 30. Nothing too crazy. And they're going to show I'm him for real right there. 3 catches, 49 yards, 1 TD. Going to be a fake of the handoff. Here comes 0. Looking left side and caught. Turn it up is Samari Jones getting to the 40. And that's going to make it 2nd and 3. Handoff bouncing around, and the defense of Tacoma says no to that play. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up, a big 3rd down. Passing it again, looking in the middle of the field and going to be caught. There goes Swoosh with the catch. Got the solar panel back plate doing his thing. I see you, big homie. Got the digital camo sleeves. Got the chrome heart shoes, or cleats I should say. Looking real nice. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. 3 catches, 73 yards there for Swoosh. And off, rumbling through a tackle is Quentin. And there goes his biggest carry of the game. 2nd and 6 coming. Passing it, gonna launch this one deep. He's got a step, and he got stuck at the end by Art the Clown. 3rd and 6 coming up. What a hit. What a hit there. 3rd and 6 coming. Got to get past the 37-yard line to keep the drive alive. They're going to keep it on the ground. There is a flag, so it's more than likely coming back. Unfortunate for them. Yes, it is a hold. Send them back 5-10 yards or so. Yes, 10 yards. Let's make it 10 yards. Passing it middle of the field and easy buckets, breaks a tackle and still running to the 20-yard line. And there goes Amari Jones getting the catch. Bone hitting the charger or something like that. But a nice pass there, broke the tackle, kept it moving. Going to be a handoff, pushing forward, got a crease to get inside the 15. Jamari Jones over 100 yards now. Second and medium coming. Only 30 plays of offense here for Detroit. Both teams have been able to hold on to the football a little bit, passing it again right side and going to be incomplete, trying to fit that one. The swoosh is going to be 3rd and 5. Tacoma's best case scenario is obviously a turnover, but if they can hold them to 3, they'll still keep it a 2-score ball game. Faking the handoff here, looking for a man right side and caught. Bucket. There goes I'm him for real, because he really is him for real. 1st and goal. Handoff, pushing forward, cutting up and getting to the 5-yard line. That's really about it. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Shotgun set here. Gonna go ahead and stretch it outside, making it too easy for Intravis Quentin. Touchdown, Detroit. They're gonna crack 40 tonight, and they want more than that. Gonna pass it here quickly to Swoosh, and he hangs on to it, and that'll be his first points of the season via the 2-pointer. Handoff up the middle past the 20. Dolph hustle over 50 yards rushing. Gonna be 2nd and 2 coming. Gonna be a sack, and Reese Rockefeller's gonna get back there. 3rd and 11 coming. Third and 11 coming. Shotgun set. They got to get past the 26-yard line to keep this drive alive. And I'd have to expect that a potential sack. McElroy does it again. $109 total yards there for Tamari Jones doing his thing. He says he's ready to keep it moving here, as we'll more than likely see some more run plays here out of Detroit tonight. But they're going to start with the pass, looking right side and going to be almost caught. He couldn't bring it in. Wile E. Coyote with the late breakup. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Be taken off the run and then nose off the back foot into the pocket of a defensive player, but Wile E. Coyote could not hang on. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Gotta have it, baby. We gotta have it. Let's ride on. Let's ride on. Let's turn it up.
Gonna be passing it, looking right side. It's gonna be caught trying to get the first, but he's gonna be a yard shy, and that's gonna make it 4th and 1. Javon Gusso sending this one away. It looks like it's going to the right side. Gonna be inside the 15 for what I could tell. We'll see where they mark it. Yep, they're gonna mark it at the 12. And here comes Tacoma again, needing a score. Gonna pass it right side and gonna be almost picked off by Mikey. He's gonna be 2nd and 10 coming. Third and 10 coming up here. Tacoma looking to get down the field, but Detroit's not letting anything easy. Shotgun set, empty set I should say, looking to launch this one right side, and Mikey says no to that. It's going to be 4th down, and Detroit's more than likely getting the football right back. Sending this one away, and it's going to be returned. He's got a lot of blockers up front, but he's running right into him, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here. Ciro Thomas coming back into the set. Honestly surprised Ciro didn't get number 0. Probably would have made the most sense, but hey, I didn't make the player. I just created him. 1st and 10 coming. Gonna go with the screenplay. Got blockers up front. Gonna cut around and use that speed. Is gonna take off the run inside the 35-yard line. There goes Tito Gonzalez coming through with the play. And it's gonna be 1st and 10. Beautiful play ran right there for him. 1 minute left in the third. Going to be a handoff, pushing forward and going to take it to about the 25-yard line. 2nd and 4 coming. Second and 4 coming up here. Going to be passing it, looking for a man, and going to be caught. First down play again. There goes I'm him for real. Coming through with another catch. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Detroit. Throw your fours in the chat. Approaching the final game of the week. Not quite there yet. Still got to finish this one up, but going to be interesting to see how the season plays out. As you know, it's going to be a bounce back. Nope, he's going to get a yard. There's Intravis. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Right side and incomplete there. 3rd and 9 coming. Wiley Coyotes, he's holding up. He's holding up very, very well with these receivers. 3rd and 9 coming. Going to send Amari Jones in motion here. And it's going to be a handoff, big crease, and he's going to bounce inside, and he's going to take it inside the 10. Tamari Jones, 8 carries, 114 yards. It's going to be 1st and goal. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man left side and a bucket, but could not get both feet in bounds with swoosh. Almost had him there. 2nd and goal. Making the handoff here, looking left side and deflected out of the hands of Tito Gonzalez. There goes Kilo Mack coming through with the Mack attack. It's 3rd and goal coming. And Tacoma's doing their best to try to keep him away from 50. Passing it again, looking for a man, steps up, avoids the first sack, but Quentin Sakium's going to get the sack. Pressure getting to the quarterback, and that's going to set up a field goal attempt here. Not really worth going for it on this set. Just might as well take the points, extend your lead as best you can. Sending this one away. Kick is up and good. And as of right now, as we stand, three of the teams have played in the Western Conference. It's more than likely going to be Dallas on top regardless, due to how they've performed in their first game earlier today. Detroit will follow them after getting the victory, and then Tacoma will be right behind them. So the 3rd place team will be determined by the final game tomorrow night between St. Louis and Huntington Beach. And whoever wins that game will really determine if they'll be in the 2nd seed or if there's a blowout victory. Either way, that could make it a pretty tough contest to be in the top seed going into week 2. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes down for sure. Got to make sure that you stick around. The games keep on rocking and rolling. Gonna pass it here, looking for a man stepping up, gonna turn up and get that first down play, and he's gonna hang on to it. 7 carries, 47 yards there for the big homie. No huddle action here for Tacoma, trying to get down the field. Gonna pass it here, looking for a man, gonna go left side with it and no dice. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. Gonna fake the handoff here, spinning right into a sack. And there goes DC 83. Coming through with the big play. 3rd and 17, the 5th sack of the game here by Detroit. They've been getting to the young quarterback, and that's one of the reasons why they're currently up. 24-point deficit here, and looks like they're going to do another switch of the play. Looking for a man, launching middle of the field, gonna be caught, and that will be a first down. There goes Juju Tidwell coming through with this 3rd catch of the game. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Passing it again, looking for a man, right side, and incomplete. Passing it again, looking for a man. It's going to take off to run and sliding down. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up.
That's right, baby. Play it to the whistle. Come on, baby. Rock and roll.
Swapping the play a little bit. Here comes B. Fazo looking right side and a wide open Thomas Noble. And that's the first pass touchdown of the game there by B. Fazo. Going for the 2-pointer. Don't blame him. Looking for a man left side and a easy bucket there. He was by himself in the corner of the end zone. And that's going to make it 45-29. Got to expect the onside kick here. It's back to a 2-score affair. Sending this one away is going to be returned. Taking a pass to 20, cutting up, getting to about the 30-yard line, trying to stay up. He's going to put Tamari Jones and the gang back onto the field. 121 total yards on the day. Not a lot of work in the passing attack, but it all adds up. Especially when it comes to voting time, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be 1st and 10, stretching this right side, looking for some blocks, going to find one to make it a gain of 5. Hand off, pushing forward, cutting up, and going to pick up 4 on the play. 3rd and 1 coming. Quick motion here for the tight end. And they're going to hand this one off and going to get that first down with relative ease. More clock burning. Approaching the halfway mark here in the 4th quarter. Detroit looking like the victors. One more touchdown and give them a 50 piece. Are they going to get it? That's the question. And it looked pretty good in regards to the competition, in regards to what potentially could have been in this game. But Tacoma had a few slip-ups defensively, gave up some points. Hand off here in a big hole. There goes Quentin past the 30, shedding a tackle. On the way is going to be another first down play. Here comes Detroit. See right there, broke that first tackle. Looking real nice here tonight.
Let's go, man.
50 plays, 32 of them have been passes, but they're rounding it out now, keeping it on the ground, looking for a cut up. Not going to get too much there. 2nd and 8 coming. And that's going to be a penalty there. Back them up 5. And off there goes Jones, rumbling for about 9. And he's at 150 tonight with that play. Faking the handoff here. Here comes 0 left side and a wide open Tito Gonzalez for the touchdown. And that is going to crack 50 open. Our 2nd team to hit it this season. Sending this one up, and that is going to be our first missed extra point of the season. Javon Gusto couldn't knock that one through. 51-29 is no joke, though, in regards to the score. And we'll see Tacoma hit the field again, potentially for their last drive. We'll see if they can get another one after this one. Will depend on how long it is and if they're able to do something with it. But giving up 50 points in your debut, never a good thing. Gonna send this one away here. It's gonna be a touchback, and B Fazo's back onto the field, looking to get something cracking. Gonna pass it, looking for a man, immediately getting pressured. It's gonna be sacked, and there goes Sonny D's making the big play, getting his first official sack as a rookie. Good job there. Who's going to win the sack title this season? Passing it, looking for a man, and running out of time again. It's going to be Michael Rory getting the hat trick. And I believe that's going to get him in the lead to start this week. I don't think anyone's cracked 3 yet. We've had a 2.5, I believe, but Michael Rory is up there. He's going to go ahead and make the play. And his O-line is not giving him any favors right now. Going to be looking for a man again, spinning away, running out of time. Going to throw on the run. Going to make the catch, and there goes Zachariah Branch. But that's more than likely going to be a punt coming up. Nope, they're going to keep their offense on the field. They're going to send this one away. They thought about it before the 2-minute warning, and it was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and send it away. I'm not going to give y'all some extra points as he's going to get body slammed. That's just crazy right there. Good job there overall by Detroit. Gave up some points. They gave up 30 almost. But if you're scoring 50, I mean, does a 30 really matter? That's the question that you'll have to answer for me in the chat. As we're going to see a big handoff. Going to shed off the first man and get 8. Tamari Jones picking up where he left off. Gonna send a man in motion and then hand it off. Gonna try to bounce it outside just enough for the first down. Zach Elliott there with the tackle, and we should see one more play in this one, and that should wrap this one up. As we'll go ahead and show off the final game of the week. St. Louis taking the trip to Huntington Beach, so make sure you watch out for that ball game coming up tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting one for sure, as we'll see the Hank Falco era at Huntington Beach, along with the new quarterback Ajay Dexter, I should say. Sorry about that, got the name confused, but he's going to have his rookie debut there for St. Louis. The Ajay era is what we're going to call it, as we're going to go ahead and flip back to the gameplay. Looks like it's wrapping up, as we'll close out the ball game here. Overall, a great game in comparison to the other ones, but Tacoma's going to fall short, giving up 50. Detroit's going to go ahead and take that. They said the offense is looking real nice with 0 leading the way. And we'll go ahead and check into the stats real quick, get some highlights, get some photos. You know what I'm saying? As I got to find my mouse. There you are. I'm here. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the team stats real quick. 505 to 273 on the offensive side of things. Tacoma did get a turnover there, unfortunate, but we're going to go ahead and go into these stats. Ciro Thomas, 22 for 33, 313, 3 TDs, 35 on the long. B. Fazo, 16 for 28 in his debut, 218 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception, long of 46. Rushing wise, Tamari Jones, 17 for 169, 1 TD. Dolph Hustle, 10 for 52. B. Fazo, 8 for 51, 2 TDs. And Travis Quinton, 6 for 35. Yep, 6 for 35, 1 TD. Gina McFly, 2 for 8, 1 TD. Longest carry goes to Tamari Jones early in the game, 77 yards deep, looking real nice. Tacoma on the receiving end, a lot of threes here. Dolph Hustle got 3 for 13, Zachariah Branch 3 for 41, Thomas Noble 3 for 66 a TD, Juju Tidwell 3 for 37, Jamal Allen 3 for 54. Brian Eshelman gets a catch at the linebacker spot, and then Justice, he's going to pick up a drop. That's really all he did. He was 1 of 2 drops, including Juju, and the longest catch, Thomas Noble, 46 yards for the touchdown. Jamal Allen had a 25-yarder. On the other side, the leading catcher will be Tito Gonzalez, 6 for 72, 2 TDs. I'm him for real. Solid debut, 5 for 64, 1 TD. Montezuma Popoko, 4 for 53. Uncle Swoosh, 3 for 73. Amari Jones, 2 for 45. Tamari Jones, 2 for 6. Drop wise, Swoosh and I'm him each getting 1. Uncle Swoosh had the longest catch of the day, 35 yards. Amari Jones, 33. Popoko and Gonzalez each had 1 for 20 plus. Same thing for I'm him for real. Defense wise, leading tackler will be Trevor Halifax with 10. Calvin Thomas with 7. Mikey with 6, along with DC. Jay Underwood and Justin Brown gets 5. Michael Rory and Arcia Ivy gets 4. Reese Rockefeller and AJ Frost get 2. Sonny D's, Kamikaze Von Doom, Big Home is doing their thing. Michael Rory getting 3 tackles for loss. Damian Chambers with 2. Calvin Thomas, Reese Rockefeller, Trevor Halifax, Sonny D's, Kamikaze Von Doom, and Jay Underwood each with 1. Michael Rory getting 3 sacks on the game. Sonny D's, Damian, Calvin, and Reese each getting 1 apiece. Justin Brown with the pick 6, 35 yards, just ridiculous. Good job there. Kamikaze Von Doom and Mikey getting 1 pass deflection. No fumbles here. And that's all the defensive stats outside of the TD. So make sure you mark that, whoever's putting in the stats. Looking at the other side here, Lakota and Wiley E. Coyote getting 8. Giovanni and Kilo getting 7. Art the Clown getting 5, along with Zach and Quinnen. Brian Eshelman gets 2 sacks, 2 tackles on the day. John Smith gets 2. Ronnie gets 2. Elijah gets 2. I didn't even talk about John Smith, Mr. $28 million man himself, doing his thing. Tank Jones with 1. Cam Oliver, Thomas Noble, and Juju Tidwell getting 1. And I did make a comment earlier, like saying if John Smith didn't at least get a sack every game that he plays this season and they win the championship, it was a waste of money. But we'll see if that turns up for him a little bit later. Quinnen getting 2. John, Ronnie, and Lakota getting 1. Quinnen and Ronnie getting 1 sack. No interceptions here. Wiley Coyote with 4 pass deflections should lead the league after that one. Giovanni and Kilo getting 1 too. And that's all the defensive stats as we move into the special teams. Javon Gusto almost perfect, missed the last extra point. Got a little complacent there on that one, you could tell in his form, but he did do very well nonetheless. Assassin Moon made all of his attempts still with 3 extra points. Assassin Moon averaged 48, almost 49 on 6 punts. Javon Gusto averaged 43 on 2. I'm him for real averaged 24.5 on 4 kick returns. Zachariah Branch averaged almost 20 on 4 kick returns, I should say. I'm him for real had a long of 13, average 8 and some change, almost 9 on 5 punt returns. Zachariah Branch 1 for 3. Looking at the scoring summary, a lot of scoring in the beginning, but it slowed down late. Started out with 10 quick points there for Detroit. B. Fazo bounced back. Then Tamari Jones got the long carry there, 77 yards. They scored 17 points again in the second, so they went into the half over 30, right? So they're going to keep it moving. They had 2 straight touchdowns to close out the half in the last 2 minutes. Just ridiculous. Looking at the third quarter, they got a touchdown and 2-point conversion as Detroit. And then to close out the game, Tito ends the game with a touchdown at the end. B. Fazo gets a pass there to Noble to add on around the 8-minute mark, and that's really about it there. Go ahead and check out the highlights real quick, see if I can find some good picks here. Tito, let's go ahead and show off Tito. Let's go ahead and get the new quarterback right here doing his thing. I see a big pimping. I see the drip going. They ripping up his undershirt and everything. I like it though. He looking real nice. So nice pass there to the other side. And you see right there, reaching up for is Tito Gonzalez walking into the end zone. When we go back here, sorry about that. Kind of want to find that long carry there, but I gotta show up Uncle Swoosh a little bit. They can't be letting my man's Uncle Swoosh not get his shine. Love the drip. Got the nice catch there, and he almost had a touchdown here, but you see right here, Giovanni Valentine doing his thing. He cut him off just in time before he could really get his speed going. And I want to see if I can find Art the Clown. I don't think he's on the field on this particular play. Maybe he's on another one I could find. I'm him for real. Maybe he's over here. Nope. I don't see him. I don't think he's on the field. But regardless of that, let me see if I can show I'm him for real. You think he's over on this side, right? Yeah. Yeah, he was by himself on that one. That was a nice route combination there. Got the stack up. And then as soon as that number 11 made the cut, he was by himself. Had to get both feet inbounds. Surely did that. Let me go ahead and zoom in. Pretty easy. A lot of room there. And I'll see if I could do the run. If I could find it. Pretty sure it's in this one, right? Actually, I could show off this beat Bezos right here. Unfortunate there. They sent the blitz at him. Reese Rockefeller getting in the mix. Bam. Getting him knocked down there. But I like the drip there too. A little something like got the Louis Vuitton sleeves on the secondary, keeping it moving. I want to see if I can find that touchdown. There you go. This last play right here I'll do. As you see right there, the hole opened up there. Number 73. He smacked one. And then all he had to do was just make his move up the field. And that's GG's in the chat walking in there. So that's really about it. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving. One more game left to do. And it's going to be the big homies Huntington Beach hosting St. Louis. But until then, we'll go ahead and talk to you later. Be easy. Have a good rest of your Friday.